my hopes and don't even know it. In a life that's upside down, somehow you turn me around. So stay another night, 'cause all we have is time.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Good morning to you. I think the camera's a little blurred. I don't know why. But yeah, good morning to you. How's it going? How is it going? Let's see who we got here in the chat. Who we got? We got Forex Ninja, we got Terrence, we got Jelani, She Slays, William, R. Brooks, Harmonious. We got 7 in the chat as well. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. I do need to turn this a little bit. Let's see, this is a better angle. I think this is a better angle, huh? Enzo, what's up, Enzo? What's up, Rosie? Real Knowledge, good morning to you. So, Chad, if you read the title, we are going to be passing the 100K TOPSTEP Combine today. Get ready to celebrate. So process over profits is the big takeaway today. You've seen us go into red, you've seen us go into green, but we got it done in like a week and a couple days. This is like the 11th day, so it took us 11 days. Not that you have to beat it in 11 days, but the point that we made 6,000 profit, almost, right? What's the total? We got the balance right here shown now. 105,950. Let's look at the stats. 5,950. We got to make 6,000. We're $50 away. Win rate wasn't that high on this combine. Win rate was only 53%, but look at the profit factor. We made 19,000 in the last couple of days, but we lost 13,000. Right? So this is just proof that you don't have to have the highest percentage of win rate, right? You don't. But you do need to have consistency, right? And that's where a lot of people don't understand with trading. People think that it's some perfect thing. It's not about that. Everyone's stats is going to be different. It's about what makes you consistent, right? If you could be plus 20K but minus 10,000 every month, then you're up 10,000 every month. You see what I mean? There's some consistency there. You lose about the same amount of times, you win about the same amount of times. And when it comes to risk management, good stuff. Thank you, Enzo. When it comes to risk management, you notice my risk is around the same area, right? There's consistency. I'm not risking 1,000 on this trade, 500 on this trade, 200 on this trade, just all over the place. My risk is pretty constant for the most part. If anything, I have a cap, and if I want to risk less, then I risk less. But there's a cap, all right? All right, so I do have a poll up there. You can go ahead and vote. How many tries will it take us to pass today? Because you never know. We could take a loss on the first trade. We could be minus 200, minus 300 on the first trade. And it's like back to the drawing board. We need $300 more. So you never know. And also keep in mind when it comes to passing these, yes, we're $50 away, but you got to count the fees. So we're really like $54 away. So we really want to try to make like $60 so that it covers the fees and any type of maybe slip, because we're not getting booked. We're like, you know, we're not getting in initially where we want to get in. I mean, we are, but we're not. You get what I'm saying? Price maybe slipped 1 point. So taking all that into consideration, we want to aim for maybe like $60, 55 to 60. So yeah. All right, let's check out today. Let's bring up Forex Factory here. Unemployment claims and final GDP already happened. Pending home sales at 10. Rosie, I checked TOPSTEP, but I don't understand their challenge rules from drawdown profit. Which account are you using TOPSTEP? Rosie, I'm gonna say if you don't understand their rules, then I wouldn't be trading right now. I would be trying to understand what those things mean, because their rules are standard trading things. So again, if you don't understand their rules, then I hope you're not trading right now. Go back to the drawing board and take it step by step to understand what each thing means individually. I'm glad you said that. Anybody who doesn't understand prop rules, It's definitely not time to trade yet. Trust me, not time. Go back to the drawing board, learn what all the basic means. Take it step by step, take your time. Chat, I'm just getting the morning affirmation up here. I forgot to get it up here. My apologies. And there's a difference between not understanding the rules and maybe not understanding one rule, because they do have a number you can call. They also have a chat bot, but you also have Google at your hands too. So there's that too. Anyway, chat, go ahead and spam up a 111 in the chat. Spam up a 111 in the chat for me. And we're going to do this daily affirmation. Daily affirmation. Let's see what we got. Today is March 27th, 2025. The universe doesn't make mistakes. Your path, your timing, your heart, it's all purposeful. Very true, very true. You know, sometimes you're delayed from your goals because your mindset and your energy, you're not matching your goal. You say you want all these nice things, but your energy is depressed. Your energy is, you get mad at every single little thing that happens. You're very reactive to everything that happens. You have no type of self-control because everything's going bad in your life. That energy does not match the energy towards the things you want. If you had your dream car, if you had your dream house, if you had a safety net of money, would you feel that way? No, you wouldn't. So you need to figure out how you can feel that way in the now. You need to match that energy, because if you can't match that energy, it can't catch up to you in the physical realm. That's why a lot of you notice if you break up with someone who's toxic, what happens to you about a year later? You start getting a little bit of opportunities, you start leveling up, right? Because you're going towards that energy you should be in. All right. That's why I tell you to watch who you hang around. Watch who you hang around. A lot of you hang around people who are just holding you back. Why do that? I would never let anybody hold me back from my goals. So I don't understand that mindset. I really don't. And I never will. I will never understand following the crowd. I will never not understand doing your own research to figure it out, because you have the confidence that you're a strong human being. You can do things. I will never understand that. And that's fine. But you know what? No one's here to save you, chat. No one's going to save you but yourself. So you need to act like you're the only human on this world and figure things out. Stop looking for handouts. Right? People look for handouts and they stay stuck and they wonder why, because you're not a boss. Go get it. You don't need a green light to say, hey, go try this out. Go figure it out. Use Google and continue on. You're smart. Right? Smart when you want to be smart. So figure it out. I'm just clearing out this go chart over here. All right, let's see. It's like we're having a breakout to the downside. Breakout to the downside here. So we do have about 12 minutes till market open. So, yeah, we're just going to be waiting around a little bit. Javon, what's up? What's up? Jelani said very. While we're waiting, let's go to the TOPSTEP website. So look, when you come here, you can click on their program and it says how it works. How does it work? Imagine that. Now, if you come down here, they break it down pretty simple. If you exceed your max loss limit, what does max mean? The most you can lose. If you exceed your max loss limit, it will result in a rule violation. TOPSTEP MLL, and they just explained what that was right here, max loss limit, is based on your end of the day balance. They trail it, right? It's based on how much you made at the end of the day. So objectives. You have to hit a profit target. You have to hit a consistency target. And you just follow the daily loss limit. You can click on these individually if you need further explanation. You can use the chat bot down here, or you can call the number. It's pretty simple. You can click on these, or you can click read more. Right? Trading combine parameters. They got the rules here, objectives, resources. So the only rule is to not hit your max loss limit. So if we take a look at these, there's only 3 options, which I like. Keep it simple, right? You have a 50K option, 100K, or 150K option. Max loss limit, here it is right here. That's your max loss limit, $2,000 on a 50K. What's your max loss limit on 100K? $3,000, right? So going back to those rules, when it's talking about it goes by the end of the day balance, it trails. It's a trailing loss. So whatever amount your balance is at the end of the day, take that minus 2,000 or minus 3,000 or 4,500, whatever account you have. Take that minus that. That's how much you can lose right now. Max. It's that simple. It's that simple. It literally says it clear cut, your end of the day balance. So if you have a 50K and I don't know, I'm just going to say a random number. Today you end at 50,456. You made $456 today. That's your balance at the end of the day, right? So your max loss limit is 2,000 minus that number. Let's say at the end of the week, you finished out 51,126. I don't know. That's your end of the day balance. So your max loss limit is 2,000 minus that number. It trails it. It keeps going by your current balance. Why is that? Well, I know it can make people mentally sabotage themselves because you can only go back so much, right? But it's to keep you to maintain risk management. If you have consistency and if you're following your rules, don't get me wrong, sometimes you can go on a losing streak. It happens. It happens. You can go on a losing streak and blow up the account. It happens. It's fine. But for the most part, as a risk manager, because that's what you are, that's what you chose to be. You chose to be in trading. You chose a business where 97% of people fail. You chose a business where it's almost nobody makes it. You chose that. You could have chose so many other easier businesses. Just saying. But the point is as a risk manager, you are the risk manager. You are the everything of your business. You have to decide your risk, right? It's up to you to be responsible for that. Capital trading. I love that you wake up early to trade. Thank you, Amanda. Good morning. Javon, did I get you? Thank you, Seven, for the confirmation in the chat. But you get what I'm saying, chat? You have to decide your risk. If people kill me when I see them in chats and they're like, how much should I risk on this? How much? You are the risk manager. Why are you asking other people? Why are you in this position? What do you mean, how much should you risk? You need to figure it out. If you can't figure it out, why are you trying to own your own business? Oh, now we feel attacked. No, that's the real question. That is the real question. When you go to a restaurant, what do you expect when you go to a restaurant, chat? You expect a waiter or a waitress to come out and take your order. You expect the food to be cooked responsibly. You expect the food to be good. And that's it. What if you went to a restaurant and the owner comes out and they're like, how do I make menus? Do y'all know how to make menus? You'd be like, what the hell? You're the owner of the restaurant. Why are you asking me how to make a menu? You can't go to Google to figure out how to make a menu? That's the equivalent of how people act in trading. They just can't do the hard work. And I just can't fathom mentally, why are you trying to be an entrepreneur if you choose to do nothing? Go to Google and figure it out. My goodness. Why did you choose this? There's so many other things you could do that's so much easier. It's true, chat. It's true. Can you imagine the CEO of the restaurant asking you, how do I make a menu? Who do I go to? Who do I pay to make me a nice menu? Where do I go? What? No. It's called Google. That's what it's called. YouTube. Yeah, there you go. YouTube University. So you get what I'm saying, chat? It's like there's certain things that you really just need to do some type of hard work on your own. People don't want to do hard work, but they want the reward. You don't want to put in hard work, but you want to be rich. Yeah, that makes so much freaking sense. You weren't born a Kardashian, so you're not going to be born in money. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, you're not a part of the Kardashian family. You can't just wake up and have money handed to you like that. I'm sorry, but you have to work hard like the rest of us. That's just the truth. Hey, we all have to do it. I'm sorry. It's a small percentage you'll be born into that family, huh? No, but seriously, you shouldn't want it any other way. You should want to work hard for it because it'll make you feel proud of yourself for achieving it, right? You go through all these ups and downs. You know, it feels nice to say, I did that. Right? Doesn't that feel nice? Amanda said, I love it here. Imagine that achievement. You know, passing combines, passing evaluations, getting payouts, getting enough payouts to pay off your debt, getting enough payouts to buy yourself a new car, getting enough payouts to save up to quit your job. Imagine that. Just seriously imagine that, because you can do it. Imagine what that's going to feel like. You're going to feel so proud of yourself. You're going to be like, I did that. Like, I did that. I stuck to it and I did it. That's a proud moment, you know? Don't you want that feeling? Why would you just want someone to just hand you, oh, here you go, boom. You know? Yeah, and that's so nice. What's up, Sean? Good morning. I hope you're enjoying your morning. Yeah, I see we got a bear flag here. Bear flag is in full effect. Oh, we may come down a lot more. We may come down a lot more. Let's see. We do have about a minute and 30 seconds till 9:30. So, let's see how that goes. I believe it's got more room to come down, so maybe I'll look for cells. But just so y'all can like visually see it. That's what it looks like there. Let's put it on the... See, now it looks like a Dorito. It looks like a Dorito, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Literally looks like a Dorito. Alrighty, let's see. Where's the VWAP? Oh, it's way up there. Will we get this? Will it go in our favor? Stay tuned to find out. 30 seconds until 9:30 opening. All right, here we go. 9:30 opening. No top wick. Maybe a teeny bit on the 5-minute, but not gonna have any retracement. What a fall this was. Jeez. I was only 54 points. I thought it was more than that. No plays right now. I'm just watching. Stay tuned to find out that. Nah, I love the line commentary. Took a shot at 6:15 candle flip. Ah, okay, yeah, I seen that on the 15-minute. Let's see, chat. What's my T say this morning? It says, let your energy be used to build, not to destroy. That may be the retest. 40 point stop loss. All right, let's take a sell on this. Risking 210. Hey, we did it. Let's go. Let's go. I know that was so quick, right, chat? That was so quick. You can't even fathom how quick that was. We're going to have to celebrate now. You know what time it is. Let me get some W's in the chat. Let's get some fire in the chat. Can we get some hype in the chat? All right, let me see. Where's Nightbot? Let's get the Nightbot here. Let's get some hype in the chat. We just passed the combine. First try. First try, chat. Oh, all right, y'all. That's the end of the stream, though. Well, we're all set. So I guess we'll have to wait to I'm not on the new dashboard. Apparently the new dashboard has it here where you can just go straight into it, but I don't have that option here. So Forex Ninja, that was wild and rude indeed. Oh wait, how much did this come down? 52 points. I was almost gonna hold it and I forgot, like, you only need $60. We overachieved by $36. But yeah, chat, this was just really simple, right? So kind of evaluated it as there should be some more selling continuation. So did I take the first initial sell when it came down? No, there was no top wick or anything. So I'd rather wait for a nice rejection. And we got that nice rejection and we got in right where this candle flipped bearish. Stop loss above the rejection. And boom, right? So that's just called following the process. Right? That's all it was. It's that simple. It could be that simple. If you can do that every day, where you can say, okay, this is where I'm projecting it to go, and you just wait for the setup, You'd be surprised. The more you wait, you know, the more you wait, the more I bet you'll see more consistency, you know. Did we freeze? It froze up? Let me see. Did it freeze up? Oh, we're good. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade it now. One second, chat. I'm gonna give you a little preview real quick while I'm trying to pull this up. All right, screen should be on me now, all right? Logged into TOPSTEP. Yeah, I don't have come on. Yeah, I'll have to wait till it's updated, chat. I thought they said that the new platform you can go straight into the XFA. You don't have to wait anymore. But yeah, you can see there's no launch to the XFA. I guess we're gonna have to wait to the end of the trading day for this one. Okay, we're gonna do this though. We're gonna probably switch platforms then. Give me a second, chat. Just give me a second. What? How is that invalid? How the heck is that invalid? All right, let's see. 9:30 is still selling off here. Gold selling off as well. So chat, I'm trying to see if I can I'm gonna pull up the take profit trader in the background and we'll bring that over so you can see that. Sorry, my computer's I don't think it's the computer. I think it's my internet keeps freezing up here every time I'm trying to like see. My screen keeps freezing in the background over here. Pending. Oh, see, that's annoying. That is very annoying. Yeah, chat. I guess I'm gonna have to wait. My thing's not loading up. It's my internet messing up though. It's not the website. Good morning. Oh wait, Jelani's here. Ian, what's up, Ian? All praises to you though, Linz. I caught the initial move thanks to your techniques. No problem, Forex Ninja. Good job, fam. Creating motivation to see you pass that joint right here. Thank you, Seven. Might still take till close of the day. Yeah, it's gonna take till the close of the day. Okay, how about this? While we're waiting, because I was trying to load up this other account. I don't know why it's freezing up here. While we're waiting on that, who has questions about passing? Let's see if we can help you out here. Advice, questions about passing, all those good things. No, if it was easy to pass, everybody in the world would pass, right? People on the internet are acting like it's easy, but those people on the internet aren't trading live, and those people on the internet will never pass it in front of you. Trust me. Never. It's too much pressure to back up our words. Anyone telling you trading is easy, run fast. Anyone telling you, oh, you don't have to adapt to the market conditions, they clearly haven't traded for. You can tell from the way people talk if they're full-time or not, and how long they've been in the game. You haven't been in the game that long if you think that. You know, chat. So don't pay attention to the internet, just pay attention to you. That's the best thing you could do. When you start an XFA, do you take profit faster in order to secure a buffer? No, there's no taking profit faster, slower, or anything like that. There's just following the process. Just follow the process. Take your setup. You see your setup. Stick to the process. Rinse and repeat. When I'm in a setup, I have take profit 1 and I have take profit 2. And those are typically areas where I'm going to decide if I want to close my trade full or keep it going based on the market conditions. And they're not random spots. My profit targets are extremely strategic. They're in very, very specific areas. Does the code official Lin expire? No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Jelani says my tummy was hurting when I saw that wig. Why were you in buys? Oh, I got you. You're like, slow down, buddy. You're funny. You are too funny. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? All right, chat. Give me a second here. Something went wrong. Oh my God, I'm gonna crash out on my computer, chat. I'm gonna crash out the computer. Why can't I load my accounts? Thing. I don't want to restart my computer because then it's gonna. I don't want to mess with the stream here. Let's see. You can keep asking your questions in the chat while I'm trying to pull this up in the background. It's giving me a hard time for some reason. By the way, that was the first 15 minutes of 9:30. Just got a closure here. Wow, what candle. Look at that bottom wick. 41 points on the bottom wick. Jeez. Got the 9:45 candle coming up. Remember, we do have pending home sales at 10. So after this 15-minute candle closes, it will be news. Just a heads up here. Fair enough. I was just curious how you approach the account change. Yeah, I mean, when I trade during Asian session, technically that builds a buffer for the next day. You know, I may try to get one small trade in during Asian session, and it doesn't have to be nothing crazy. It could be a $200 trade. Anything 200 or more, I'm happy with, because that builds a cushion for New York session in the morning, right? For the day. So that could be helpful too. Okay, I just blew my account last week because I didn't understand the max. Yeah, so yeah, maintaining risk is a big thing. I mean, risk management is what's going to keep you alive, right? Risk management is really what makes you survive. You know, you don't have to be the best trader in the world. You don't have to win every setup. You can win 50-50 of your setups and be the most profitable trader in the world. It's really about the risk management, right? How do you stick to your setup? Market won't give your setup at the time. Some weeks, how can you stay away from market during off setup? Great question, Rosie. That is a really good question. So my setups, I like them on the 15-minute, but it hasn't been giving me my setups on the 15-minute. And because I review every day, I can clearly see that it's on the 3-minute. So that's why I switched over to the 3-minute, and boom, my setups are all on the 3-minute. And so that's just part of reviewing, right? You should be reviewing every day, every week. You should be doing a deep dive and studying your craft, just like they do in NBA. They have to sit there and watch the tape for 2 hours, 3 hours. They have to. Oh yeah. They gotta sit there and watch the game again, correct themselves. What did I not see? How can I evaluate this? How can I get better? Just like any other profession, you have to review. And when you do review, if you are changing something, I always say you need at least 100 examples of it. You don't just see one thing, but oh yeah, I'm gonna change this. No, you need 100 examples of review. And same thing with the strategy. You should have gone through 100 examples. The easiest way to do that is to test something for 3 months. Go back 3 months and see that process work throughout the week. 3 months is a good time. You'll see a bunch of setups. Wizzy said not to crash out. There's Asian session yesterday. I missed out. Not necessarily. Okay, chat, hold on. I'm trying to see if... What? Okay, let's try this again. I gave it a couple minutes. Gave it a couple minutes. I don't know why it's oh my god, it's being so weird, chat. It's being so weird. It's being so weird. Just give me a second, chat. I'm trying to set this up and it's not. It's my computer. I'm gonna have to delete the cookies here because it's every time I type in this website, it's going to the wrong thing. Let me see. Keep asking your questions, chat. You can keep asking your questions. Let's see. This should go through. Should go through. Okay, it says it went through, but did it really? Look at Nas circling back up here. We got Nas moving on up. That makes sense. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, we didn't have Asian session last night. I was talking about, I was answering the cushion question. So remember, when Asian session comes, that creates the new daily candle. So technically, even though it's not the next day, your trades for Asian session counts for the next day, right? Because it's the new daily candle. So I was talking about building up a cushion that way. This was a really, see, here's another one of my setups right here. This was a really good buy. Oh my goodness, was this a good buy? But yeah, and sometimes, you know, when it comes to combines, evaluations, I may risk a little bit more on certain trades. As you see, I'll add to positions. I'll risk a little more because it's a combine, you know. But I really do that on trades that I feel more confident about. I'll put more risk on them. You know, it's not every single trade, of course. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. All right, chat. We're gonna start a fresh account here with Take Profit Trader because I like to do that one with you as well. We're gonna start a freshie. Oh my goodness. Up and down today on NAS. Up and down, up and down. Let's see it on the 30-minute. Yeah, it doesn't look the best, right? Does not look the best. Want this to come back and give an entry? Ian just made 1123. Let's go on Dow buys. Oh my goodness. I'll send it to Discord. Yeah, send it away. Send it away. Look at the members, man. Our members have been killing it. Our members have been killing it. But yeah, chat, I mean, you just saw me do that combine in front of you in 1 week. No over leveraging, no over risking, just straight risk management. You saw us in the red, you saw us in the green. Again, no over leveraging, no gambling over here, per usual. Just strategic strategy. So those of you who want to learn all that good stuff, you can join the membership. And that's where I teach it. Feel free to join. You see all the members in the chat. Speaking of, our member just had an $1,000 day, so we're going to wait for Ian to send that to the Discord. I'd love to see it. Let's see. W's for Ian, y'all. Let's give a W for Ian. Always got to give a W to members winning over here. Ain't nothing like a 1K day. And we had Smokey yesterday. I forget if I showed Smokey's trade. Smokey's trade from yesterday. Look at that. Smokey's been killing it, if you noticed in the Discord as well. Smokey's a member. You know, the point of the membership is for you to be able to trade on your own, right? This is a skill you can have for the rest of your life, you know? You could use this skill for the rest of your life. You could teach your kids this skill. This is just one of those skills, you know? It's endless. It's infinite what you can do. Evelyn Hunt, kind of new to the channel. Welcome. Really like seeing you pass challenges live. I've never seen any other trader do this before. Thank you, Evelyn. There's a lot of things I've done on this channel that traders are doing because they've seen me do it. I hate to tell you that, but it's true. Evelyn, just so you know, I'm one of the original live streamers back a couple years back. Nobody was streaming FOMC but me. Nobody was streaming CPI news and all that other stuff. It was just me up here and Raja Banks. We had Donvo up here. And that's it. It was just us. Nobody gave a damn about FOMC. Now everybody's FOMC. Nobody gave a damn. But yeah, I mean, we've been doing this up here for a long time. And the reason why you're not going to see that is because most traders, 90% of these influencers gamble, and they're not going to show you that part because it looks bad. It looks bad because you can't copy it. They know you can't copy a gambling system. Yes, chat, you can get lucky. Don't get me wrong. Of course, you can get lucky. I get it. Yes, you can get lucky. You can pass, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you can get lucky and get a big payout. I get it. Not downing it. But if we're talking about what's sustainable, it's not gonna pay your rent. It's not gonna pay your mortgage, right? If you want to do this full time, or if you want this to change your life, you can't learn from a gambler because it'll never be something consistent you can use to make money. You don't want to be homeless. We don't want you to be homeless now. Okay. Ian sent it. Let's see, Ian. Let's see. 1K day for Ian. All right. Let's pull it up here. Were you doing it on TOPSTEP? Were you doing it on TOPSTEP, Ian? And he's got the stream on in the background. The purple and Green Lantern vibes over here. Nice candle flip. Let's see, how many points is this? 507 or what? Is that 130 points? Like 120 points? Wow. Nice. I mean, use 30 moves, right? You catch those moves. Beautiful, beautiful candle flip. I see Ian's following the concepts. Look at that. Liquidity grab. That's how you know. I see the setup. I see it in there. Rinse and repeat. Nash just did the same thing over here too. I wish we caught that. Nice job. Oh, you're using the EMA, yeah. Yep. I just seen that there in the Discord. You said you're using the EMA. Oh, you're using the Apex, okay. Jelani says it's gonna take out the highs. Oh, Nas. What's up, A7? Good morning. Well, Nas is back inside of that range, so I'll show you in the 15-minute what I mean, right? So we kind of had this type of setup, right? We came out, we came back inside of it. So this could be a fake out. And then it's possible that we could get a breakout this way now. It's very possible. Because if you notice, right, we had early buyers. Whoa. We had early buyers here. They brought it down. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I could buy. Psych. I'm taking out all of your stop losses. Because that's what I do. And then I go. You know how this works. You know how the liquidity sweep works. Take everybody else out. Because if you bought here, where's your stop loss? If you bought here, where's your stop loss? Right? So we got to come down. Take out these stop losses. Grab this liquidity here. And then we can sweep up. So it looks like that was the move. Glad we got a piece of the sell-off, and yeah, and this is a good example of why I have different profit targets, because you can never know for sure. As much as we want to say we do, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, chat. I just have my analysis, and I pick and choose trades to the best of my abilities through my analysis. Other than that, I don't know the future, right? I don't know where this is going. You know, but we do a pretty damn good job with our analysis, don't we? Pretty damn good job. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a fresh account here. I'm gonna show you with Take Profit Trader on Tradeovate. Any questions? Let me know. Do you have any questions I added the performance thing here so we can see. Down here it says gross P&L. It'll tell us how much we're up for the day. Well, we can see it up here because it's new. So there is a consistency rule, which is 50%, which means you can't make more than 50% of the profit target. So the profit target for the 50K is $3,000. So let's see, chat. We got to make 3,000 and minimum of 5 trading days. So with TOPSTEP, your 5 trading days have to be $200 or more. But with Take Profit Trader, it just has to be a trading day. It doesn't have to be $200 or more. It could be $1. It could be minus $2. Doesn't matter. It's just a trading day. It's a day where you press the entry button and you close the trade. That's it. Just so you know. So yeah. So let's go back to the consistency rule. We need to make 3,000. The consistency rule is 50%. So what's 50% of 3,000, chat? Let me see, who knows? What's 50% of 3,000? Y'all are smart. Y'all got this. Let's see who's going to be first. I'm going to give you a second. I'm going to feed the dogs and come back. Let's see who's got it first. All right, I'm back. The question was, what is 50% of 3,000? 3,000 is the profit target for the 50K. 1,500, there we go. E and A7, Ruben. Johnny, what's up, Johnny? Perfect, y'all, great job. So yeah, so that means we can't make more than 1,500 in a day. Alrighty. Let's do this for those who come in and they're like, what the heck is going on here? Chat, what emoji should we use for the Combine Pass? Let's see. We'll use lightning. Feel free to let me know in the chat. I'll change it. We're gonna keep that here. All right. But then again, we are doing the, you know, we're gonna be working on this in the background. Alrighty. So chat, what I'm gonna do is, let's do 2 of these. Let's do 2 of these. What did I do? What did I do? Let's do two of these. We're gonna put them in a trade copier. All right. So we're gonna put two of these in a trade copier. We're gonna do two of these at the same damn time. 250Ks. All right, let's see here. Still continuing up here on NAS. I'll keep that line actually. Let me keep that line. Not much to say here. Like I said, we traveled back up in that range, so right now it's at a spot where we gotta wait. So the sells we took were good. I like this buy up down here, so now just gotta wait. Got to wait. Both of these are moving up on both sides. Just watching here, chat. Ian, US 30 already continued another 100 points up after I took profit. Happy with what I got, but that's why I love Dow. 200 point move. Probably another 100 point move later on as well. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it's nice to choose a pair that has volume, right? That moves. Because you don't have to get the whole thing. You can execute and get a piece of that move, and you're having a great day, you know? And if you can consistently do that, that's all you need, you know? Let's see, chat. Just kind of patiently watching here. I see gold set up now. A little too late, but I see that 100 point setup there. Too late to the party now, but it's all good. All good. Think Nas will give a pretty good move to the upside. Speaking of, let's oh jeez. Oh, this is annoying. Let's check out the opening range today on NASDAQ. Now that the candle closed. Let's measure it out here. 153 points on that opening range. Wow. I'm gonna anchor 930. Remember, we have news right now, pending home sales. I'll anchor that too. Matter of fact. So if I anchor both of those things, one of them you can't see on the 1 hour, but it's a 15-minute. Yeah, see, here and here, you're in the pinch. Dangerous area. Be careful. And then where's the regular? Oh, jeez. VWAP's up there too. It's like flatlined up here. So here we go, coming back down, incoming. Incoming. All right, let's turn that back on. Yeah, so according to volume, you want price to be above here or below here. Volume is saying in this area, it's going to be a tie between buyers and sellers. It may get a little chopped. You know, and here is decision making time, which way we're going. So in this box here, it may take a little bit. So just keep that in mind. And why is volume important, chat? Well, it's important because you need to know which side momentum's on, right? For momentum to carry your trade to TP, you need to be on the right side. Congratulations, coach. Thank you, Dave. Jay, gold is inverted head and shoulders. Inverted head and shoulders. I don't know if I see that, but I do see a pendant. All right, now I'm just watching. I see setups that already happened, so that's unfortunate. But I feel like that's been how this week has gone for me. It's like before 9:30, there's a bunch of cool little setups, and then after that, it just flatlined. It's like, oh wait, where'd the setups go? And then in the afternoon, they gave us more setups. So this is just one of those waiting. Again, I'm keeping this up here so you can see the pinch. You definitely want to be careful taking a sell in this area, as you can see, or buy. You want to wait it out a little bit. It's looking like we're getting a bounce outside of here, right? So now we're outside of here. And look at that. That could be a rejection here. Liking the steep bottom wick. Liking that for buys, for sure. Yeah, definitely kind of liking this for buys. Maybe a little too late now. We too late. Yeah, I don't want to risk 60 points. Jeez. 60 points. See, I pick and choose my battles. I don't do no 60-point risk. I'll wait. I'd rather wait for a smaller stop loss than that. It can go without me. And you see what I mean? Like, as a professional trader, you're okay with missing trades. I mean, it's annoying, but it happens, and you have to be okay with that because you're not going to get every good setup. And you want to process over profits, right? I'm not thinking about, oh my God, the money I can make on this trade. I'm thinking about the process. The process is 60 points. Does not align with my rules and strategy. So that just means I missed the train a little bit. I should have got in earlier. It is what it is, and I can accept that. So the process comes first, as you notice. So I gotta wait. I promise you, if you do process over profits and you just keep telling yourself that, you will make better decisions when you're trading, you know? You will make better decisions. Turn the music up a little for y'all. Yeah, we are just gonna be comfortably waiting here.
Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall and I found a way to reconcile, cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where
So again, if you're just joining us, we did pass this 100K combine, and I'm gonna be doing a take profit trader in the background. I'm gonna got 2 fresh accounts going here. You'll see it when we enter a trade. That'll be two different entries. You'll see it when I enter the trade. Can't make more than 1,500. So we'll probably cap ourselves at 1,400 if anything. Just saying. SO, what's up, SO? Let me know in the chat, did you take any trades today? I know a lot of the members did. A lot of members been on fire this morning. But let me know. You took any trades? We don't really need these anymore. Just for a reference point. New 15-minute candle here.
life kept spitting at my feet and forced me down a dead-end street when all I had went up in flames.
Kind of look at this as maybe like a retest and a candle flip. Although we do have highs over here. Man, Nas is kind of annoying. Not the greatest spot. Not the greatest spot here. Nope, not yet. Did a Nas buy? Now my tea is like cold. Let's see. Watch out, we may have to. Oh, wait. Look at that bottom lip here. May give this one a go now. Yeah, we're gonna give this a go on the 2 accounts. And let's see how we go here. So you can see down over here, it's 1, 2, right? 2 different accounts over here. Gonna add a stop loss. Down under that candle. Under the 5-minute candle. happened to the music? What happened to the music? Looks like we might have got faked out there. I'm actually gonna close this trade. I'm gonna close that trade because look at this top wick here. We took out this high. It was like a little tiny liquidity grab action there. Right? Little tiny liquidity grab action. Let's see. Choppy now? Yeah. We have to wait till a little later. Yeah, I do peep that wick high there. Kind of giving 3-bar reversal vibes now. Ooh, we got an engulfing candle on the 1 minute now. Tricky. I think I'm gonna let it be till power hour because I'm not a fan of this area. This area may be a little tricky. If it keeps playing in that area. Trickiness. Yeah, chat. I think I'm gonna call it a day. It's a power hour. Not gonna get chopped up in this mess here. Let me see it on an hour. My goodness. You know? Although 5 minute does look like a 3-bar reversal. We'll see. But yeah, I think we're gonna GG's for now. Alrighty. So thank you for coming through to the stream. I appreciate every single one of you. We passed this combine right in front of you. Nothing new here. Alrighty. Appreciate you being positive. What time's power hour? Usually around 2 o'clock, but I may get on before then though. Now that I'm thinking about it, but yeah, I'm gonna get some breakfast, maybe come back and get on the charts and see what I see and just relax. You know, I'm gonna have a relaxing day. We got another XFA added. You'll see it tomorrow. Other than that, yeah. Hope everyone has a great day. Enjoy your time. Make sure you smile, do something positive, and make sure you smile. All right, chat? All right. I will see the members tonight. Those of you who have E-Light session, I will see you tonight. Those of you who are interested in learning my strategy, you can join the membership. You see how our members are trading in the chat. There's a reason why we have people with red crowns. We have people who've been members for over a year, over 2 years of membership, because people actually learn here. And I don't see I don't see a bunch of 2-year crowns in other people's chat. Do you see that? No, you don't see 2-year crowns in people's chats, huh? Yeah, it's very rare to see that. But you do see a lot of that here. So shout out to all the members, shout out to all the subscribers. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.